Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Shoup, and I have the honor and privilege of talking to my two good friends, Violet Bowlan and Val Skovron. So Violet is the photographer and founder of Violet June Photography. She's amazing at really capturing the essence of a person and a family and their personality in photos. I love it. And Val Skovron is a Cabi fashion stylist, and she does amazing work in really helping women find clothing to express themselves. And today we're going to be talking about the art of photography and clothing and how they can both be used to express ourselves and not necessarily to create ourselves. So Violet, Val, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Violet, tell us, how does photography really help someone express themselves?
For sure. So photography is a great way for someone to express themselves and how they look and how who they are as a person. And I believe that each of us have our own characteristics that uniquely define who we are and gives us our own individual beauty. And it creates both how we look on the inside and who we are on the inside and outside. The cool thing about photographs is that it's an artistic form of self-expression, and photographs allow us to capture and document our uniqueness and our individuality. Photography itself can allow for emotional connections with ourselves as well as those within our lives, whether it's our loved ones or our family or our business partners. So for example, if you consider a time when you've looked back on images of yourself from past events, you might instantly recall the emotions that are connected to the time of that life that when you're looking back at those images. I truly believe that photography is a powerful tool because it helps us give that expression, and it helps us connect with others in our life.
Absolutely. Well, and Val, how does clothing help us express ourselves?
Interesting. Yes. We all have ways that we express ourselves, whether it's body language, talking, decisions that we make. Those are all huge parts of who people see us as. But clothes could be an important vehicle also. They tell people we have certain personalities. For me, I've always loved clothes and wanted to wear the new trends, but I understand and was taught that there are times when you wear different clothes for different occasions, especially in the formal business world. So you need to have clothes for different needs. I always try to tell clients that you want to have a suit for your business time and so that you show that you're serious in business, but you can wear other things on other occasions. And sometimes once you get comfortable in your business office, you can wear more relaxed clothes. And in today's world, we are more casual, a little more relaxed. Then you take into account your body type, your lifestyle, your personality, and what feels really good on you and what you feel good in. That's what the big part. If you feel good in your clothes, you can always perform, you're going to enjoy the moment, and you're going to express yourself fully and or get the point across that you're trying to prove. But always remember that first impressions are important, even in today's world.
That is so true, so true. First impressions are important. I love that. So Violet, why would you say, photography is kind of important in our lives today?
Just like Val touched on the first impressions, how important those are, through that self-expression, you're not only connecting to the people within your world, but you're also able to boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence as you're seeing yourself in these images. Photography allows us to enjoy and celebrate our life moments, both at the time that they're being photographed, but also later in life as you are enjoying these images and passing them on to your future generations. With photography, we can capture images that are important in our life, but also leaving that digital and tangible document that records our legacy and our history as we pass that through. So we can cherish and remember these memories over time and share our story and the story with our loved ones.
Absolutely. And I love that, it's a way to connect with other generations. Because I know, I love seeing, photographs of my family, my grandparents, my great grandparents, and it's that connection like you were talking about. I love that. So Val, for the ladies who aren't fashionistas, why are clothes still important?
Well, we did kind of touch on it in the last question, but we can go a little deeper. The question can apply to both men and women, because in today's world, men are expected to take on the business look or have a certain look themselves. I'm going to speak more about the traditional because we have to remember today is a little different in our world. But whether we like it or not, people often judge us by our first impressions, by our looks and our attitude, especially in the business world. It's just it's a fact of life. People often gain self-esteem, though, through how they look and feel, or how they think they look and feel. Yes, it can be called superficial, but it's reality. We need to teach our young people that looking appropriate is more important than being beautiful, but that's not always the real world. There are so many individuals with amazing talents in so many areas that they are derailed basically because of a first impression. And that's huge. And appearance is a big part of that first impression. And it doesn't mean that you have to have fancy, wonderful, expensive wardrobes, but just looking appropriate for the occasion is a big one. I enjoy working with people and teaching them how to feel the best that they can feel in their style and in their own skin. And that's basically what clothing is about in the world today.
Absolutely. Well, and it's important, like you said, that people feel comfortable in their own skin, and that's an important part of it. So, Violet, what I really appreciate about it is really your talent and your ability to capture the essence of someone. I mean, the pictures of the little ones and getting their personalities and it coming through in a photograph is amazing. And really just, you can feel even the personality of a family, and I love it. So how do we make that into, that art piece, or that piece that we can pass down to generations?
For sure. So we've talked a little bit about the self-esteem and the connection and the telling the story. One great way to do this, we live in a digital world. We all have the digital images and we'd love to share them out. But there's a lot of power in printing your images as well, and having that tangible item. And when you're displaying these in your home, it's sending a powerful message to yourself and to your loved ones that you matter and that your loved ones matter and that they have value and meaning in your life. It helps strengthen that connection within yourself as well as with your family. So I also believe that it's a good daily boost of joy and happiness in your life. Because if you think about your daily routines and how you might be rushing around to and from to get to point A to point B, if you have these images on display in your home in the main walkthroughs of where you go, then you're passing these images while you're hustling and bustling about your day. And as you're seeing these images of those who you love, it's able to just give you that instant boost and keep you going. I can't think of that's one great way to help boost your self-esteem and get you going for your day so you can go and tackle what lays up in front of you.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. Now, Val, what I really appreciate in working with you is your insight and your ability to really help a lady find the clothing that she feels great in. I know, when working with you, it's kind of like shopping with a great friend, but you're focused on the person you're shopping with, right? You're not like trying out your clothes on at the same time, saying, oh yeah, sure, that looks fine. Let me see what I could find for myself. And you're focused on it and you really understand how clothes work together and how they can be intermatched. And I really appreciate and love that. So when you're working with someone, what kind of environment or experience are you trying to create for her?
Well, when I work with clients, I always try to make them feel comfortable. It's about them. It's not about me. And then I want to help them create the wardrobe that fits them and the way that they want to live and what they like and how they feel in it. Clothes can add to that self-esteem, and it's extremely important in today's world. And it needs to come from the inside, not the clothes. The clothes just add to it. So I always think that a new outfit can help, especially if you're having a tough day or a tough week. Heaven knows a new outfit can make the world of difference, or wearing that favorite top or that favorite shirt or that favorite jacket. But the big thing is the world's quick to judge, and it doesn't always know what's going on in someone's life. That's part of my job. When someone comes to my home for a consultation, they may be having that busy, hefty, horrible week, and I need to kind of plug in, calm them down, and let them start feeling good so that the clothes look good in their mind on them. I do always like to tell them that clothes can act like armor. But in the big picture, you've got to remember that that you are your best supporter, and you need to put that self-esteem on and wear it along with your new outfit. And then you've got it made. You can face anything.
I love that. And, it's so much fun working with you, Val. And I would say, to anyone listening, ladies and gentlemen, Val can work some wonders and help you pick like amazing gifts for the women in your lives. And ladies, I mean, working with Val is so much fun, but it's not just that great experience. I mean, it's really great information and insight to really help you select what is going to look good and feel good on you. So I highly recommend talk to Val if you have any questions. If you've never worked with a fashion stylist, you've got to try it out. I mean, it really is a great experience. And when you have your amazing outfit, you've got to talk to my friend Violet, because what she can do for yourself, professional headshots, family photos of the kids, all of that, it really is incredible, because that first impression is so important. And many times nowadays, our headshots, if we're professionals, they go before us, they precede us, right? And it's important that we have that great first impression in that photo, and also for our families, everything. So I highly recommend talk to my friend Violet. Talk to her about what she can do to help you express yourself through photography, and how Val can help you express yourself through clothing. Ladies, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I'm so appreciate your time today and allowing me to chat with you today. Thank you so much for this great information. Both Violet and Val's information is here. So if you want to contact them, I highly suggest reach out to them, give them a call. They're great to chat with, and we'll talk with you soon, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.